His perfect 300 game in Bow. His name goes with Jack Biondello, Johnny Gunther, and Jim Stefanich.
Well, I thought it wouldn't happen for a long time. I knew we had the talent out here, Chris, but Pete McCordic couldn't have happened to a better, more experienced player out here, one of the best-liked players on the tour. Now he goes against Mats Karlsson from Sweden. Second match of the day.
Beautiful opening strike. The winner of one tournament, fourth year in the PBA. And let's see just what Pete McCordic does after that 300 game and 100,000, his first shot in match number 2. Well, a 4-pin. Back to reality. They're the leaders by round.
18 games of qualifying this week. Wayne Webb, the early leader. Mark McDowell, the rookie of the year, took over the lead. McCordic was up there, faltered a little bit in the 6th round of 24-game match play, but now he's in the driver's seat for the whole tournament, really.
All right, Pete McCordic. Career earnings, $378,000. As we said, he was a prolific non-winner. And then just today, thus far, he's going to add more.
They ought to give him a title just for that 300, Chris.
I think so. We'll give him the Burton Schenkel title.
That was great. Let's see if he can get it back. Still a lot of money to be won today.
All right. Sparing a strike for the perfect man today, Pete McCordic. And this native of Sweden opened with a strike, shooting in the 2nd frame.
Mats Karlsson, a fingertip grip, uses those white finger inserts that many of the players find popular. Stretches his index finger out on the ball, sights over that index finger carefully. Not a real power player. He just keeps it in play. Nice, smooth delivery.
All right. 2 strikes for Karlsson. Let's replay that last shot.
Mats just has a tremendous push away. He starts the ball very quickly and then kind of chases after the bowling ball. Has a good slide, good direction. You see he picks his head up and he spots very close to the foul line. He's perfect through 2 frames. And by the way, if somebody else would bowl another perfect game, we would give away another $100,000. Meticulous in the way he lines up. Looks down on the approach, sets himself on the boards, looks to see his ball is properly set in his hand right there. Now to the target out on the lane, approximately 7 feet past the foul line. Now the shot.
So with the bucket now, 2, 4, 5, 8 on the left lane. The man that missed several weeks of the winter tour to return to Sweden to be with his wife at the birth of a son.
Mats with that figure 8 on the backswing. They just conventional release right up the back of the ball. Just a medium roll. Just a pinch too hard on that shot. Leaves the 2, 4, 5, and 8 a tough spare.
And that gray bowling ball. Did the job on those 4 pins. Spare in the 3rd. Now the 300 man. If you just joined us, you missed a perfect 300 game by Pete McCordic in our first match, defeating Wayne Webb by that perfect score. Webb with a 249.
Once again, McCordic slightly high on the right-hand lane, the lane that he finished on in the perfect game he just rolled. Now what happened here is the ball breaks just a pinch high. 2-pin goes the sideboard, knocking out the 7, not to be the 4-pin. Pete McCordic now must make an adjustment on this lane. What has happened, he has rolled so many balls through that strike zone around the first arrow that he's worn off some of the conditioner. The lane's hooking a little more. A 1-board adjustment should do it.
Pete McCordic, winner of today's title, Greater Los Angeles Open, will receive a check for $18,000. The loser of this match will pick up $5,500. So it's important if it happens to be McCordic, it'll help pay the income tax on that $100,000 that he just won. Little relief in the face and body of Pete McCordic after getting his second strike in the second match. Mats Karlsson shooting the 5th frame, leaving him solid 8 after striking in the 4th frame while we were away because of slow play. We have to bowl through.
A solid 8. The first time a player today has not been rewarded with a strike when he put the ball in the 1-3 pocket. One of the elements necessary for high scores naturally is good carry, good lane condition we have here today, and of course some of the greatest talent ever to step on a bowling lane.
So beautiful to watch Mats Karlsson. Excitement. Okay, the man who bowled a perfect 300 game a little earlier has doubled now and takes a 4-pin lead.
Chris, he's made the adjustment on the right-hand lane, and Pete McCordic is doing something I haven't seen done very successful very often. He is using one ball on the right-hand lane and switching to another ball on the left-hand lane. He just threw a strike with the ball that just returned, grabbed another one off the rack, and he's up again on the left. Tough to do.
He has the fans with him today, naturally.
The head pin goes to the sideboard, drives out the 2, 4, 5, but doesn't quite get the 8. The machine has to wait at least 4 seconds before it comes in play. It does that. Once again, Pete McCordic is only his 3rd spare to shoot today.
All right, Susan McCordic, who watched along with you, her husband, with 12 strikes in a row and a perfect 300 game.
Mats Karlsson, who owns 2 pro shops over in Europe, one in Sweden and one in Norway. He still maintains those while competing on the American tour. Tells me he pays the money that he wins in the United States goes for U.S. taxes. European money stays in Europe.
There's the man that's won every major European title, which gave us an opportunity earlier to ask him the difference between European and United States bowling.
The league system is completely different. We bowl 8 guys on 8 pairs instead of 5 men on 1 pair. And that makes the pace a little different. We don't get at those, you don't bowl as fast as you do over here.
Well, Bo, you have bowled in Europe. What about it?
Well, that's their league style, and the amateurs use that, Chris. When the pros have bowled over in Europe or over in Japan or anywhere, we still bowl the same style we use here in the United States. The format of qualifying, then match play, and then, of course, the championship round as we see here today.
All right. Mats Karlsson leading by 7 pins in the second match. We'll return.